I don't know why people find it noble to start small. No, don't start small. Get into the fitness industry, find the biggest, fattest, most out of shape people you can find, if those are the people you want to work with, and literally help them lose 50, 100 pounds as quickly and safely as possible. And when you do, again, publicize them on Facebook, on social media, on YouTube, on before and after pictures, via email, case studies, etc. Don't start small, start big. Instead of just getting one client doing one-on-one, get 5 clients, do small group, get 30 clients, do boot camps. Think big, because it's not going to take long before someone else catches on to what you're doing and decides that they're going to compete against you. So rather than breeding a competitor, dominate, just jump in, all in, and dominate. So here's what you're going to do. Number one, make sure your studio is kicking ass and that you could step away from it even for 2 or 3 days at a time before you launch an online business. Number two, and you're talking to a person who makes 8 figures online, if you're going to start an online business, you better make sure that you're good at one thing. You are the master at one thing. I do one thing and I do it better than anybody else. I coach people on the growth of their business. I don't have nutrition, supplements, workouts, any of that stuff, even though I'm a trainer, even though I'm actually a chef, a sous chef. Focus on the one thing you're passionate about. Is it recipes? Is it nutrition plans? Is it 6 or 12-week online challenges that you're going to run people from all over the world onto a Facebook group? Is it a ebook? Is it follow along workouts? Pick the one thing and be the best at it and go all in. Otherwise, you're going to try and spread yourself thin by doing, I offer everything, the Chinese menu on an online platform, and it's never going to work out. And as far as your business name is concerned, build it around your name, your image, your brand. Look the part. If you're fat and out of shape, you better not be teaching fitness and fat loss, because that is the most contrarian, it's a contradicting message you're sending out to society. So if you're doing meal plans, well, then you better have some kind of nutrition background. If you're doing recipes, those recipes better not be swiped and stolen. They better be original recipes that you come up with. So I'll leave you with this. My wife decided that she was going to write a recipe book and that she was going to hack the most popular, tasty recipes and make them healthy, sugar-free, grain-free, soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. And she actually launched a blog and put up a recipe a day for 3 years straight. Built a following, had an opt-in on there, built an email list without ever selling them anything for 3 years before she wrote her book, got a publisher, and then launched on her platform of her blog and her email list. So be willing to put the time in. If you want the results now, then I'm sorry, you're not going to get it. It's not the online business is a marathon and not quite a sprint. Joe Green, my man, I know Joe. So here's what Joe needs to do, and I know Joe personally, and I can tell you this. So Joe has the e-breakup on his business. And what I mean by that is, you've seen this in the, not so much in the Olympics, but if you go to like high schools and you watch the kids who are running in track and field or something, you can tell they might be ahead of everybody else, but really if they put that e-brake down, like they could be yards ahead of everybody else, but they're too intimidated to go all in, and so they're like just staying right there with the pack. Joe Green, yeah, they're being safe, and I want Joe to stop playing safe and start playing aggressive. Go all in, Joe. Drop that e-brake, pedal to the metal, market harder, spend more dollars online, ask for more referrals, be loud about it, be proud about it, because you're a great trainer, you look the part, you deliver the results. Get clients at a 10x rate, which means you can pay your staff at a 10x rate. And when you are that confident and have that high of a self-esteem about yourself and your business, then you can charge more so that you can keep some of that and give the rest of it to your team, who's very deserving. Best way to find the affiliates are through their websites. Obviously, if you go to ClickBank, I assume this person's talking about like an online or digital product. So let's say you go to ClickBank, you can check in the marketplace what are the top sellers in your industry. And if I know that you are one of the top sellers in my industry, well, I'm going to reach out to you through social media. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to see where you're speaking at or what events you're going to, see if I can buy you a drink and, break bread with you, build a relationship, because really affiliate marketing is friends making money with friends. So very quickly, I'm going to figure out how to contact you, come with a giving hand, add value to your life, and then say, hey, could you mail out for me? I'm willing to give you 75% to 100% commission on this digital product, so that you can make the money. I'll get the list. I'll sell a future product to them when I create, write book number 2, 3, 4, and 5. But that's the best ways to actually do the research, find out who they are, and meet them in person, and come to them with a giving hand and not just asking for shit. Come to LA, go to New York, go to Chicago. You're going to have so much competition. You're going to throw a rock and hit another personal trainer. You're going to literally see trainers across the street from each other if you're in a big city. If you're in a small city between 5 and 10,000 people, I've seen literally trainers who have between 5 and 10,000 people in their city make 150, 200,000 a year, right? So look at it this way. All you have to do is get 200 people to pay you $147 a month, and you've got a business that's doing, I don't know, about 150,000 a year. I mean, that is not bad. 200 people out of 5,000 people. You can go knock on enough doors in 1 week from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and get 200 people to pay you $147 a month to do this for you. The question is, just because the other trainers in town are lazy and ignorant and don't value marketing and selling and only want to get more certifications and education, you can't judge your future income based on their current income. So just hustle and bury them in your dust.